So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's on it, can he get away? And this is De Bruyne. McTominay! And the ball's come loose here. And it's been hooked away.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Turan. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mateus. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's ended up in no man's land. Buongiorno. Now Oliveira. And it's Spinazzola. McTominay. McTominay is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's on Gisa. Politano. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Now this could be a chance. Rudiger. Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is just caressing the ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oliveira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Højlund is onto this. There they go, hunting in tacks. Spread to the right. Out of play for a throw. That's tidy. An instinctive delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Turan. And it's McTominay. Spinazzola. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Mateus receives it in a wide position. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. Drills one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Politano. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. It's a sweeping cross. Politano. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So right back into the action.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cannavaro. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And Araujo. Pass somewhat off target. Lobotka. Politano. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. Politano. Now it's Lobotka. That'll be a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Araujo. Zanetti. Politano. McTominay. Araujo calmly anticipates. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Araujo. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Distributed tidily. Casillas sends that a long way. He's in a great position here. He can run onto that, and he can thump it away. And it's Rijkaard. And he's in on goal. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Big chance! And he's following up! And he's heaved it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! Spinazzola with the clearance. That's gone for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 7, Mateus.
And here's Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Number 10, Messi. Number 9, Hazard.
He leaps for it! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Can he finish? And no mistake. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The first breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets...
He's gone for goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That has not gone well. And it's Messi. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Probing pass. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oliveira. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No way through there. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And we're done. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Have a look at this. It is... He's having a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
After 3 minutes.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Madueke. The ball's gone astray. And this is Luis Suarez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the delivery. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Zubimendi looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mateus. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Caught offside that time. Saliba. Madueke. To Havertz. Now it's Madueke. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mosquera. That's good play. That's going across goal.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Luis Suarez. Ødegaard. And he's forced to go back. Tries a measured ball. Araujo with the clearance. Zanetti. Bellingham. That's Cannavaro. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Knocks it into Mbappe! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Zubimendi. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had it taken off him. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Madueke. Lovely bit of skill. Luis Suarez gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Mateus, Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's going to go a long way. Madueke. And Mosquera. Ødegaard. And Madueke. Ødegaard. And it's Subimendi. Oh, good spread. And he won't reach that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Right card. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Today, please watch
Vietnam
the screen
looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
We're on the move again. Thuram. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Right card. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Eze. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cannavaro. Araujo. Rudiger. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a great position here. Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball has bounced loose now. He's having a shot! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And this is Luis Suarez. Ødegaard. Subimendi.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Subimendi.
60,332.
Just about up to the hour now. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Mbappe. Thuram. A picture of focus and alertness. Rudiger. Right card. Mateus has created one goal already. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, good finish. They are playing them off the park. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Minutes is number 20.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ødegaard. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rudiger. Cannavaro. Antonetti. Can he get away here? Good ball, good take. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, the real chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 76 minutes is
Vietnam
number 11,
are having a ball
Luis
here.
Suarez.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he's straight offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Substitution
Well,
for
to wait
Arsenal.
until now to make this
Number
change
5,
seems a bit baffling. He's
Incoming.
expecting the miraculous to
Coming
turn
on
this around
replace
from
him
here.
is number 33, Calafiori.
Subimendi.
Substitution.
Havertz. And it's Rice. Takes on his marker. Mateus. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Cleared without hesitation. Just 5 minutes left. Subimendi. Now Ødegaard. Madueke. And it's Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Number 11.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal have opted to make another change here. Saka coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Mosquera. Coming on the field, number 7.
Time added on, 4 minutes.
Number 12.
Subimendi.
Champa. 4 added minutes has been
Jose.
indicated.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mateus. And it's Bellingham. Mateus. Now this could be a chance. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.
Please
So it
make
just
sure
remains for me
watch
to
the
thank Jim
screen for
Beglin
an
alongside me
information bulletin
and to
from
wish
the
you
Regional
all
Police
a very
Department.
good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength, but that doesn't make it any less effective. He can goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself.
Rabiot! Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Locatelli. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And back to the keeper. Bastoni. Locatelli. And here's Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Batistuta. Dybala touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mateus. Rabiot does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldinho. Elects to... Oh, good effort! And he's straight offside. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Freuler. Locatelli.
Inter really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Batistuta. Freuler. And it's Batistuta. And here's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. And they can counter here. Oh, good-looking ball. Freuler. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Freuler. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Schneider. He might be in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Dybala. Locatelli. And it's Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Ronaldinho! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Ronaldinho. No, he's not getting any further than that. Chow did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schneider. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's going wide left. And here's Shevchenko. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Inter Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Inter Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So right back into the action. Inter Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Barella has got himself a free kick. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Looking tidy in possession here. Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Schneider goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rabiot, Batistuta, and this is Batistuta. Rabiot was in no mood for any of that. Oh, that's well spotted. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's on the finish! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Freuler gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
What a delightful ball. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. And he's Barella! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
And Shevchenko! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. And here's Shevchenko. Batistuta! Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! That's not going far.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Shevchenko. Freuler. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Locatelli. Good purposeful running this. Barella. And here's Batistuta. Oh, just skips past his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Takes on his marker. Rabiot. Maldini. And it's Shevchenko. Rabiot. Time and again they are repelled. Inter Milan are almost home and dry now. Dybala. He's found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defense. Just about within shooting range. And he should have made it 4. Locatelli. Can he get away here?
Oh, great feat, that.
Ci saranno
And
3
he's been
minuti di
shifted off
recupero.
it. Now, can they get it back? And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Closing in on goal. Deftly away. And that's that. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Goulet, lauded recently by just about everyone.
Well, he's impressed, Peter, with a run of performances that has exhibited his game as a creative hub. Everything this team does has his stamp on it, and his midfield prowess is adored.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goulet. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's been shifted off it. That is good progress on the left. Can he get onto this? Hazard gets into a good position. An instinctive delivery. And it's Koundé. Koundé has got himself a free kick. Yaya Touré. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's nice. He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Goulet. And he's picked out the run. Van Dijk, very much a player of the moment. Olise is having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Here's Chouameni. Goulet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Hazard. Yaya Touré.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo scooting forward. He leaps for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Goulet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. That is lovely. Koundé finding himself in space. Thuram. Now Mbappe. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Yaya Touré. Under an awful lot of pressure. That has been cut short. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Gabriel. Ndika. Grimaldo. Played towards the other side. And it's Rice. And Gula. Just past the 40th minute mark. And here's Thuram. Thuram!
Thuram really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Olise. Rodri. And here's Haaland. For Olise. And it's made its and a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Added time.
Thuram might just make this. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Olise. And it's Koundé. Baresi. And Silvestre. Azar. And he's forced to go back. And it's Arda Güler. Yaya Touré. Rice. Pinches it off him. Güler's and a header! Nicely aimed pass. Olise. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Terrific save by Manuel! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Silvestre gets a foot in here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 11, Sergio Girassi. Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Koundé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé got a long way forward to join the attack. And he lines up a cross. Davis. Davis delivers. Oh, good climb! And it's there! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And he's picked it up out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 53, Toure. Number 8.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played,
Number
well
7,
stopped.
Hazard. Number 23,
Paris Saint-Germain still ahead by the game's only goal.
Number 33,
Bellingham.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting, takes a shot.
Number 17.
And that really should have been that.
Number
Well, he's clearly
15,
feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Kimmich. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Chouameni, and it's Neves. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot!
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kimmich. And it's Neves. João Neves. And here's Haaland. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flash it. Oh, great leap! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done.
Today for everybody to
they needed to win, and they have won.